Reggae interviews. Word sound power.
Reggae interviews here backstage at Reggae Land 2025 alongside Lila Iké. How are we doing today, sister?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
We love the performance, we love the outfit, the whole energy.
Thank you. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Now, tell us, how much of today's set was reflected in the forthcoming album, Treasure Self-Love?
I did a couple songs from the album for sure. I did Romantic Call, I did Fry Planting, never got to the Too Late to Lie, but you don't know how much of today's set was reflected everything. It's Lila Iké. You're not going to get a brand new Lila on the album, you know? It's more about more inspiration, more vibes, more energy, you know?
I mean, I kind of feel as though we've had so many conversations when I keep saying to you, Lila, when's the album coming? When's the album coming? And it is coming now.
I feel like we've spoken about this album for so long, but that's lovely because you've been a part of the journey. Thank you. I was literally watching one of my very first interview with you. Remember that night?
Strawberry Hill.
Yeah. So yeah, man, the album is finally here. August 22nd, Treasure Self-Love, out everywhere.
11 tracks in total. We've had a few singles, including the one that's just been released with you and Proto.
Yeah.
You had to do that, didn't you? You had to have a track with him.
Oh my God, for sure I had to. You know, Protoje has been a very instrumental part of like my evolution as an artist, you know. There's what you see on stage and then there's what he contributes to me mentally, emotionally, and he's always believed in what is happening right now, so I appreciate him.
Tell us about some of the producers that have contributed to this project.
You know, this project has literally some of like the wildest variety of producers. When I first started working on this project, I was signed to RCA under Sunny. So naturally, you know, I was placed in a room with a lot of producers. I met Tim Subi, who works a lot with like, I can't remember her name right now. There's like, I can't remember their name, but trust me, it's a mixture of youths from, you know, our genre, yard, in-house, and some people that I met on the journey for sure.
I mean, like one of the other singles that just came out a few weeks ago with Massacre, Romantic Call. I love that. I love the energy of that.
Yeah, man. Big up Jules and Dunwell for that production. Amazing, man. Like, I love dancehall. A lot of people don't know this, but you can catch me in a freaking party, wilding out. I love music in totality of what it is. So to be able to have a song with Massacre, a dancehall influence song for my project, is a big deal, and I think it's one of his dopest features in my opinion. I'm gonna say that because you don't know, but Massacre is such an exceptional artist. He knows how to come on a track and do exactly what's required of him for that particular song. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Tell me about the love that Patra must be giving to that song.
Oh my God, Patra. You know, I met Patra. She has a restaurant in Kingston, Jamaica.
In Stony Hill.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was just stopping there on my way to Portland one day, and I was with Protoje's sister. And we had like an amazing time just getting food. She was so pleasant, she was so kind, and she said, yo, you know that's Patra, right? I'm like, yo, you lie. And she's like, Lila, I'm a big fan. All my kids love your music, and she's always been so positive. So I didn't deliberately try to do like Romantic Call, flip it. It just came to me, and when I hit her up to be like, oh yo, you know I'm singing this song, I'm doing this over, and she's like, you got my 100% support. I'm like, come to studio, come listen it, tell me if you like it, and that's how we got her on the intro.
Okay. Now, outside of this album that's forthcoming, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some vinyls and things as well. You recently released Too Late to Lie on a limited 7-inch vinyl on a new imprint, World Sound.
Yeah, man. Big up World Sound, big up Josh Skints. You know, I grew up in Christiana, Jamaica, known for like Black Cat with Pink Panther. So it's like I grew up around a lot of sound system culture. So for me to have my own sound was like a dream. So big up Josh for coming on board. He's an exceptional musician in general, a dope DJ, and his wealth of knowledge with like reggae music is impressive. So it was automatic for us to connect and just create this. Yeah.
And we have a big album launch party as well in London, the 22nd, so everyone needs to forward for that.
No, it's the National Treasure Self-Love Day. You know, we're celebrating the music. Josh and I has this party, World Dance, that we do annually for like the three years now. This is about to be the third year, so the Trinity, and it's a special thing to just celebrate music with somebody that enjoys my culture, my music as much as I do. Is exceptional in like the genre And yeah, I get to push my project. Why not? In London, which I get so much love from this place.
Yeah. I know this is becoming like a second home to you, right?
Oh my God, I love it. I'm about to move here.
Really?
Yeah, man, I love it here.
Now, the album's not quite released yet, but tell me, what is the one thing that you want your fan bases across the world to take in from this album, Treasure Self-Love? Because it's quite a deep title, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I feel like this project for me, it's been a long time coming. I've been working on it since 2021. I've experienced a lot of like personal things, like personal situations. Life has taught me a lot since then. I kind of just want people to understand that, look, when you are a fan of Lila Iké, expect the unexpected and also expect that I'm going to be as honest as possible. I only make music about what I've experienced, what I'm feeling in a moment. I'm not trying to be the most trendy or the most popular, as much as I want to be like one of the biggest artists in the world, meaning my reach and my message gets to people across borders. It's not so much about all of that. It's really about being able to express what I feel, what I'm going through, what I enjoy, with a set of people that be like, you know, sir, I get that as well, because that happens to me too. So it's about really and truly just connecting, and in everything. Like, we might be dancing on a romantic call today, or we might be talking about some more serious stuff tomorrow. It's life. My music is just about life, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think we as fans of the music, we sometimes forget that behind Lila Iké, the artist, there's a real human being. You go through emotions, you go through anger, happiness, sadness, all those emotions that normal people go through and the fans go through. You also go through that as well. So I think that's really important.
Yeah, man, I feel like in modern times, like music, artists have become these like moguls of like trends and fashion, and it's moving further and further away from what they initially tried to offer us, which was their art, whether it's music or whatever. And so the expectations become more and more ridiculous, because you think that, you know, they start looking at you like, okay, look, the reason I know about you is this thing, so I expect you to do this thing for the rest of your thing. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, look, I'm a creative. You know about me because I've decided to share what I've created with you, and it has moved you. So if it moves you and you have interest, how about you stick around and like observe?
True.
And maybe you'll be moved more in a positive direction for sure. That's it.
Well, look, Lila, we give thanks for your time today and the blessings. Treasure Self-Love, 22nd of August. Enough respect.
Every time, blessings. And let me tell you something, whatever fountain of youth you're chilling at, I need it. Because from the very first interview, like 6 years ago, you've looked the same.
Enough respect, enough respect. Bless, 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 bless.
Reggae interviews. Word sound power.